Well, if the first semi-final was anything to go by, here we go for the second. And we're under lights here at Madelgin Park, the Kingsway Sporting Complex. And by gee, it is looking an absolute picture tonight. The second semi-final is between the Southern Titans and the Carine Cats, who have gone into the semi-finals unbeaten in this competition. 4 wins out of 4. The Southern Titans, two wins from their 4 matches. Of course, they went through, finishing 4th on the ladder. This will be the last game of the night before we have all our finals over the Monday public holiday. We can't wait to bring them all to you. Great to have your company on streamer.com.au. Big thanks to Paul Morgan as well, bringing you all the action from the first 2 matches of the day. Paul Persick with you in the commentary position. You missed the earlier match, the Eastern Phantoms winning 5-4 over the Central Firebirds in a real cracker of a contest. The Phantoms punching the first ticket through. In fact, they have gone through and put all 4 divisions in the Little League Championships, in the Nationals and in the Grand Finals. So what an achievement by the Phantoms. They are a phenomenal organisation. What will the Cats and Titans have in store for us tonight? The winner will join the Phantoms in tomorrow's Grand Final, and also join them in pursuit of the national title. And that takes place later this year in Blacktown, New South Wales. And that is a huge opportunity. Jacob Golding is going to start it off for the Titans. And on the mound is Kobe Davies. A very good right-hand pitcher. Here we go. And that is a faint edge on that first pitch, and a foul ball to begin proceedings. The Cats, very strong showing in the preliminary games. And an unbeaten run took them to top spot on the ladder and through to the semi-finals. Can they maintain that run here tonight, or can the Titans produce a shock and go from 2-2 to the Grand Final and the Nationals? You never know. This game of baseball is a very strange old game, this one. 2-1. Davies there just loosening himself up. Just unsettling the nerves now. 2-1. Good drive out towards right field, and just over the head of the man at right field. The intended catcher there was Braun. And Golding's going to get extra bases here. He'll advance to third, and a triple. A triple right off the bat for the Titans. And he'll occupy himself at third base, will Jacob Golding. That was a terrific hit there by Golding, out to right field. It's going to be a tough one for Bourne, I should say. Bourne making a big effort to get to the position of the ball, but it just went over his head. And that allowed Jacob Golding to net the triple. Next up is Aidan Weeman. Starting off with 1-0 there from Davies. 1-0 pitch. And that one just wide. 2-0. I'll tell you what, if that first game's anything to go by, then by gee, it's going to be a wild evening of baseball action. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss. I think I recognise that umpire from before. The one with the slow but smooth strike signal. So it's a count of 2-2. And that is going to be a drop strike. That's 1 out for the Titans, with a runner still on third. And Weeman's back at the dugout. Archie Golding is next in that third position. What can he do here? And he starts off with a very good fastball there. A little bit lower, but still good enough for strike 1. Nice drive from Golding. That gets past the infield. And Golding, that's Jacob Golding, advances and scores. First blood to the Titans. So one Golding with a drive through the infield, and another. He's able to make his way home and get the first run on the board. Alex Joseph, who's starting at right field for the Titans tonight. Joseph fouls this one. That one's right out of there. Great view of the action from the home plate camera as well. High one there, a little bit loose from Davies, but still got some good pace in that fastball. Still the one out. Swing and a miss. Strike two. The 1-2. Ooh, faint edge there. And that's a drop strike again. We'll recount that 1 and 2. And in fact, that won't, because that was a drop strike. So that'll be 2 outs. So Joseph's gone. Preston Taylor is next up. Preston Taylor with a runner on first, looking to keep this drive intact and extend the advantage. It's a nice drive, well taken, didn't fumble at shortstop, and the backhand flick is miscued. And that will keep runners on first and second. Archie Golding's able to advance to second as a result. And Preston Taylor on first now. Brody Carr. Brody Carr steps up to the plate for the Titans. Swing and a miss. Good pace shown there by Carr. That's strike one. The 0-1. Same area, same result. Strike two. The 0-2, bit of a half volley there, and the runners holding back. Well blocked in the end by the starting catcher for the Carine Cats. 1 and 2. Ooh, that one was close. But well negotiated there by Brody Carr. A 2-2, 2 away. Ground ball out towards third base, and tagging the plate is the man at third base, Jasper Rolfe. And that will end the top of the first with the Titans leading early, 1-0.
I'm Jess Fitzgerald, and I'm the Competition and Member Services Manager here at Baseball WA, and I run the food and beverage as well for the State League games that are run at the ballpark. So during the day there's some schools out here, so Darling Range, Aquinas, and then we run all of our programs and development, high performance program out here. So definitely one of the benefits of having Hartshire involved is that we're quite a small team here at Baseball WA, and prior to the relationship we weren't offering food and beverage here at the ballpark. We didn't have anyone that was available to run around and do like ordering or anything like that. So it's been great that we've been able to find someone local, WA company that we can deal with, and then we can offer, you know, food and beverage to everyone here that comes out to the ballpark, because before they had to bring their own everything. So one of the things I love here is, like, you know, the chips, the nachos, burgers, hot dogs. That's, you know, hot dogs is just ingrained in baseball. Yeah, so some of the main advantages of working with Hartshire have been the flexibility of the delivery. So they're happy to deliver at a time that's convenient to us, and we've also got a direct contact for our ordering too. So we've been dealing with Adam directly, and he's been great. I would recommend Hartshire to anyone looking for a local supplier, and then they're willing to jump on and help sponsor their club or, you know, their association, whatever they're doing, and just help grow their sports in Western Australia.
Welcome back to Battle Gym Park. We're at the bottom of the first. Second semi-final. The BWA Little League State Championship. And of course, the second of the national qualifiers with a spot in the big one at Blacktown in New South Wales. At stake for these two teams, the Southern Titans and the Carine Cats. The winner will join the Eastern Phantoms, who earlier this afternoon wrapped up a remarkable game against the Central Firebirds. The Phantoms were 4-0 down after one. And they came from behind, drove in 5. And Mason Scott, the hero for the Eastern Phantoms, not only a couple of key strikeouts, but also taking a remarkable catch. That ball was hit very fiercely, such force too. Came at him at a squillion miles an hour. And he somehow was able to get it in mid-air. That certainly got him absolutely fired up. If that game was anything to go by, if this game is close as well, no matter who wins it, I'll tell you what, we'll be looking forward to a marvellous grand final tomorrow. Jasper Rolfe is going to lead things off for the Cats, and starting pitcher Preston Taylor. Right-arm pitcher. It's a right-hander, left-hander matchup to start. Oh, well trapped in the end there. The Titans starting catcher there in Archie Golding. 1-0 count. And that's fouled right out of there and almost into the opposite ballpark where the other game is being played at the present time. 1-1 the count. That's a fly ball out towards left field. That might fall into foul territory, and it does. We'll repeat the 1 and 2. Rolfe facing Taylor. And now he's at bottom edge. And we'll have another foul ball. Crowd still out in full force. This is absolutely incredible. Under the lights, Battle Park on a very pleasant Sunday night. Easter long weekend. You can't ask for anything better. In comes the pitch. Fly ball out towards left field. It's close. Oh, he made the catch! An incredible catch by the man at left field. Carter Beals. He really dove for that one. That is an early highlight, no doubt about that. That ball was heading towards foul territory, picked up by the breeze. And then the left fielder made an awesome catch. We've seen 2 great catches so far today. Now Ross, ground ball back to the mound. And that is the second out in a flash. 2 up, 2 down. So the Cats face the prospect of a 3 up, 3 down. Harrison Stelion. Harrison Stelion facing Taylor. All bases still empty. In comes the pitch. Attempted change up there, but that one's staying outside the zone, but despite dipping late. Swing and a miss. Stelion deceived by that one. 1-1. Oh, he's got him. Strike 2. The 1-2. Just following the dirt there, and we'll even up the count. Right down the middle, that's strike 3, and that's 3 outs. We've completed 1. The Titans maintain an early lead, 1-0.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Midwest, and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City. Nexus Airlines connects us all, connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
We don't have any today, Carine. Did you actually go?
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love.
Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
We've completed one here at Maddleton Park. We're into the second. This is the second semi-final and the second of the national qualifiers. And this is the BWA Little League State Championship, live on streamer.com.au. Great to have your company. Sunday night baseball, long weekend, beautiful night in the northern suburbs of Perth. You can't ask for any better than this. It is absolutely marvellous out there. Leading things off now for the Titans. He's got the mullet out. And he negotiates that one, lets that one go by, takes the strike. The 0-1, Davies to Clark. That's flown into foul territory, and that one's right out of there. But the 0-2. Change up there. Clark swung a little bit early there, got the faint edge. And it will repeat that 0-2. We'll get tomorrow, of course, finals in all of the major divisions. Machine Pitch, Intermediate League, Junior League, as well as the big one. Of course, the Eastern Phantoms have got the first spot, as that one is fouled in the same area as that last foul ball. The Eastern Phantoms are through. Paul Morgan will take you through the action at that one. But who will join them? This is the game that decides it. Clark swung. That is strike three. Clark a bit disappointed with that one. That one just wide of the zone. But I'm afraid Clark has to get back to the dugout. Now Carter Beals, who took that awesome catch at left field, going to ground. That ball was a long way away. Now he's facing the music in the form of the starting pitcher, Kobe Davies, starting one with a high loose pitch there. Goes at it again. 2-0 the count. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The 2-1 pitch. One away. This time going wide. Looked a bit flat. And now got a 3-1. Got him looking. Carter Beals had a glance at that last one. It's now with 3-2. That one very close, but that's going to be ball four. There'll be a base on balls, and Beals will occupy himself at first. Now next up, off the bench, Archie Kennedy. It's Archie Kennelly, I should say. Archie Kennelly. Famous name in WA baseball too. The Kennelly boys in the Braves in the State League and the Perth Heat in the ABL. Was in bunting position there, looking for a sacrifice bunt. Takes the call, strike. 0-1 the count. Davies. Good trick bag in the mound. Got a good fastball in there. Nice change-up, two-seamer. That trick bag, full variety. Got one low there, the 0-2, runner on first. Can he dish another one out of the trick bag? He does! Kennelly struck out. That one dipping late, but was in line. And that is 2 away for the Titans. Carine doing very well here with their starting pitcher, Kobe Davies, to prevent the Titans from extending this current advantage they have. They scored 1 at the top of the first. And the Cats not on the back foot by that much, but they've still got a bit of work to do. They want to get back into this one. They want to get some drive out of their batting lineup, which they failed to do.
Ball ready?
At the top of the first, high one there for the new batter in Cal Cook.
Boomer clock.
The count evens up 1-1. 1-1 with 2 away. Davies launches that one right down the middle. That is a beauty. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. And that is 3 outs. The Cats keeping themselves in touch. The Titans, as we head to the bottom of the second, still lead it. It's 1-0.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic, easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
Bottom of the second here at Madeline Park. Exciting game so far with the Southern Titans leading the Carine Cats 1-0. This being the second of the semi-final matches in the BWA Little League State Championship, live on streamer.com.au. Of course, double the stakes as well. National Championship spot on the line. The winner will join the Eastern Phantoms, who defeated the Central Firebirds in a thriller of a game earlier. That one's anything to go by. This one is a lot closer. By gee, we're going to be in for a big final tomorrow. Davies leading it off for the Cats, facing Taylor, and that one goes low but quick. Strike one. 0-1 the count. Taylor wants to get those flat, quick fastballs into the zone there. Not much dip, not much rise. He likes to keep them flat and quick. He did so again there. Forced Davies to swing. And that is a 1-2. Preston Taylor pitching well in the early goings. 1-2. Oh, that one's right down the middle. Davies was in 2 minds, struck out looking. And that is 1 down for the Cats. Next up, Marty Breen, the number 99, with 1 down. Ooh, that one had a little extra height there. Breen was thinking that one was going to curve back to the middle, but not this time. Held its line, might have rose up a little bit there. It's 0-1. That's a fly ball out towards right field, and a very easy catch there by the man at right field in Alex Joseph. Nice straightforward catch there, keeping his eye on the ball. Gets a high five from his teammate there. Wonderful work in the field by the Titans. It's 2 up, 2 down. The Cats in a little bit of trouble Early on, in comes Ethan Lee. Ethan Lee with a sharp focus at the plate. Really needs to get a drive started because the Cats have been struggling at the moment. That's a nice swing and a drive by Lee. It could mean extra bases here. Deep to centre field. Lee will get himself a double. Very nice hit there from Ethan Lee. Well-timed drive and does a nice celebratory dance too. Very happy with that hit is Ethan Lee, and who can blame him? It was a nice, clean drive straight down the ground. And this will set up a preliminary drive for the Cats. Next up is Andre Ingram. Two away, runner on second. That one was a low one there, just dipping and bouncing off the dirt. That one's driven towards right field, and that will fall fair. And Ingram will occupy himself at first base. A nice single there. And Lee will advance to third as well. So a big drive happening here for the Cats as they look to claw back the momentum that they had lost at the start of the game. It originally was on the Titans after that early run. So the Cats are just working their way back into it as they bring up number 5, Levi McCann. McCann will look to send Breen on his way. Breen, the tying run. And Ethan Lee, the go-ahead run for the Cats. If they can keep their batting alive, they can keep the rotation going. In comes the pitch. Nice one down the middle there. Didn't hold its line that much. It had a little bit of a dip. And Preston Taylor, a good first strike, the 0-1. A little bit more flat this time. In fact, he's sneaking a base here this time. Andre Ingram decides to sneak up to second. And the count will even up, 1-1. And again, dipping late, 2-1. Very good crowd here. Enjoying the action. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Levi McCann. Facing the 2-2. Taylor delivers. That one a little bit high. A full count. 3-2. That one was very close, held its line. Ingram will draw the base on balls. Sorry, that's McCann, I should say. But now, bases are loaded. Cooper DeGroot coming off the bench. He's going to have a crack. See if he can get the Carine Cats into the lead. DeGroot went for a big swing there, but missed that fast ball, 0-1. That one going high. Group thought better of that one. Negotiated that second one a lot better than that first one. That second one, he didn't want anything to do with it. The 1-1. Handles that one quite nicely as well from Taylor. Went low and flat. Group deceived by the dip again, as we saw on that first one. And he stepped up to the plate. 2-2. He's got him. Taylor really kept him guessing. That's 3 outs. And the Titans, they hold their 1-0 lead as we head to the third.
Making sure you are fueled and ready to go doesn't start on event day, but at least the night before. Aiming to eat a more carbohydrate-rich meal, which contains proteins and veggies, is a great start. Some fueling and delicious dinner ideas include stir-fry, homemade burgers with wedges, curries with rice, lasagna, baked chicken schnitzel with rice and salad, And if you're short on time, store-bought cooked chicken with pasta and salad is a great idea. Before bed, give your muscles one last chance to build their energy stores. Add in a healthy after-dinner sweet snack. Ideas such as granola, fruit and yogurt, pikelets, fruit and yogurt, or warm milk with pikelets are easy and simple.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Midwest and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City, Nexus Airlines connects us all. Connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
Into the third inning here at Madeljan Park. Tight encounter here after the Titans got that early run. The go-ahead run, it's been a real defensive battle between the Titans and the Cats. And you see Davies just warming himself up, loosening up those nerves. Got a couple of warm-up pitches because still early in the game and the pressure still pretty much immense for the Cats and the Titans, but the youngsters out there, they're enjoying themselves out there. And the families as well, giving them encouragement. They're also enjoying the night's baseball action. As Cody Knott is going to bring himself on. Coming off the bench, they have a crack. His first appearance at the plate. Baseball action, streamer.com.au is not edges this one right behind home plate off the first Davies pitch, and that is a fact. Big summer of baseball it has been, big summer season on streamer.com.au at the State League, Friday nights, and of course all the finals. And a great campaign it was, especially for Morley, as that was a strike, 0-2. Flat and away from the zone. 1-2. Oh, nice change up. Davies gets him. Cody Knott there, just in two minds about whether to swing at that one. Decided not to. And I'm afraid paid the price. Xavier Campbell. One a little extra height. I think it's a line. 1-0. That one this time goes low. It's a high ball and then a low ball. Those first two pitches against Xavier Campbell. He's got him for a strike. Got him looking there. 2-1. He's done him again. Another good fastball. A bit of late dip. In fact, that's strike 3. No, strike 2. I thought it was strike 3 for a moment there, but it's in fact 1 and 2. This time, he's got him. Another strikeout for Davies. He's looking solid at the mound. He's putting some pressure on the Titans hitters. All bases empty at the moment, so they're facing a 3-up, 3-down as Jacob Golding comes back for his second at-bat. Look at Kobe Davies' stat sheet early on in this game. 2 2/3 innings, and already he's got 7 strikeouts. That's unbelievable. That's well grounded there by Golding out towards centre field, and that'll be a single for Jacob Golding. That just sort of keeps the momentum alive. Inadvertently threw that one still into fair play, but the ball was well far away, so it didn't really make a difference. Aidan Weeman playing at centre field tonight. Still 2 outs. Davies does well. Put that one inside the zone. Might have swung away a little bit just before it reached the catcher's glove there. Starting catcher, of course, is Harrison Stelian. Gee, that one was close. Maybe a little bit more outside, according to the viewpoint of the home plate umpire. It's 1-1. And this time it volleys the dirt. 2-1. Getting a lead off there was the runner at first, but he thought better of it as the catcher had trapped it as it bounced off the dirt. And that's a curler there from Davies. It caused Wyman to swing, and he missed the whole thing. Runner on first, 2-2, 2 away. Davies will look to clean this innings up. He's got him. And Kobe Davies, he's on fire at the mound. He's already got 8 strikeouts at 3 completed innings, but it's the Titans that hold the lead, 1-0.
My name's Greg Elliott. I'm the president of the Wanneroo Giants Baseball Club. I've been around the club for 30-something years now. I've been the president for 5 years and involved in the committee, I guess, for 15 years. The Wanneroo Giants have had quite a long relationship with Hartcher now. Through the general manager of Hartcher being a part of the baseball club, we've set up quite a good relationship in regards to buying all our products for our canteen and our cleaning products over a number of years now. Hartcher are a major sponsor of the baseball club. They help us out in regards to everything we order with our sponsorship. Sponsorship to any sporting club is a major part of a club, and Hartcher being a major sponsor for us really helps us in the community. Hartcher makes our lives a lot easier, not having to chase around products through the supermarkets. It's all delivered on time and we get exactly what we order when we need it. I'd recommend Hartcher to any sporting or community club. As a company, they help us out with everything we need. Everything is here on time and we get exactly what we order.
Back at Madelton Park, bottom of the 3rd. Between the Titans and the Cats. Great night for baseball. Thanks for joining us on streamer.com.au. This is the 2nd semi-final. Not only that, the 2nd of the national qualifiers as well, so plenty of stakes riding on this game. See who will join the Eastern Phantoms with a ticket to Blacktown, New South Wales National Championship. What an opportunity for these youngsters to go to the East Coast and take on the very best in Australia and hopefully bring the title back to Western Australia. Leading things off is Waddle. Swings and misses on that first one, so that's a strike. Got him looking there, that second one. Taylor pitching well at the start. His next appearance on the mound, he's started off strong, 0-2. And he got him. Got him swinging, and Taylor starts off strong with the first out. Next up, Julian Gross, another one of the hitters on the bench. And the Titans coach, telling a bit of a word there to the home plate umpire, thinking that one might not have been a strike, but I have to go along with the home plate umpire, who's in a better position than I am. Now Gross, I should say. Cross, the left-hander is facing Taylor. And that's a good one to start. And Taylor started well. Oh, 4 strikeouts next to his name. After 3 completed innings, and He's really, truly in the groove. Couple of strikes to begin. Ooh, that one very close. Might have been inches outside the zone. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. And another one. Preston Taylor in fine form. That's 2 outs. Taylor has 5. And we haven't even completed 3. Where's Babin? Where's Babin next up, facing the music. He fouls behind home plate. Very quick one there from Taylor. Babin got a big swing on that one, mistimed. This time Taylor just going low and flat to the outside. The 1-1. That one's driven deep. Out towards right field. And Babin will play it safe at first. Good single there. Keeps the drive alive for the Cats. We're going to go back to the top of the order. Jasper Rolfe. Who's next at bat? So they've completed a rotation. Two away, runner on first. As Taylor starts one off a little high there. Off attempted there at first, but that one is never materialises. The runner on first. Where's Babin? Safe by 2 country miles. Rolfe, the left hand up, facing Taylor, 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one very, very quick indeed. Dropped from the catcher, but the Cats runner on base just playing it conservatively at the moment. Not going to take any undue risk. It's still pretty early in the game. It's only a 1-0 scoreline, but hits have come at a bit of a premium tonight. Swinging and missing there, Rolfe. Second strike. Taylor will look to close out the inning with number 6. Dropped there and almost ricocheted off the home plate umpire. He nearly copped it right in the midsection there. The home plate umpire says, I'm not worried, get on with the game. 2-2. That was close. Matter of inches deciding that one, but it's a full count, 3-2. Got him swinging. Taylor responds with another strikeout. That's number 6. We're halfway through this second semi-final. The Titans preserve their 1-0 lead.
I don't have any dirt training. Did you actually go?
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love. Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Acing your recovery game is key for backing up your performance. Choose food and drinks that will provide you with the 4 R's of recovery. Refuel with carbohydrates to replace the energy you used up. Repair your muscles with protein and help reduce your risk of injury. Revitalise with fruit and vegetables to look after your immune system so you don't get sick. And rehydrate with water to replace the fluid lost in sweat.
We're halfway there in this second semi-final. The Titans and the Carine Cats. Real defensive battle, this one, as I said before. Oh, gee. It's by no means your run-of-the-mill defensive encounter. It's had plenty of good plays, and what's really stood out has been the battle of the pitchers, Davies and Taylor. They could really make the definitive answer in this game tonight. And that's a good one straight away. Davies, he is continuing where he left off in the previous inning. Another one. 2 from 2 against Archie Golding. Kobe Davies, he's already got 8 strikeouts. This is unbelievable. That's a pop fly out towards right field. Can the right fielder get to it? He can. A magnificent catch. The right fielder there, Wes. That's, in fact, that's Luca Waddle. He's now gone onto the field. He's come off the bench, and he's made an early impact. Good catch by Luca Waddle, keeping his eye on the ball. Not easy under the floodlights. But he's done well. That's 1 down for the Southern Titans. Next up, Alex Joseph with the number 99 on his back. Davies just continues to consistently put it right up the middle. He's got a great trick bag. His consistency's really been a key. Very, very close. Well left there by Alex Joseph. Negotiated it quite well. And there's a good drive out towards shortstop. Well taken on the half volley. Throw to first is good. And that's 2 down. Looking very sharp in the field there, the Carine Cats. Man at shortstop, Marty Breen. Good take on the half volley. And followed it up with a fine throw to first. Make a very simple play. 2 down for the Titans. Preston Taylor, let the pitcher's battle commence. Taylor gets a nice drive past second base. And he'll win this one. A base hit. Those have been very hard to come by in this game, but it does present a valuable opportunity to both sides, although they haven't been able to capitalise further beyond a single or at least a double, with the exception of that 1 run in the first. Titans, whenever they get a base hit, they just want to keep that drive alive because the Cats' fielding has been very, very good in this game. Taylor is at first. Brody Carr is next to face the music, still on 2 outs. That one wide to the left, and the catcher there having a thought on picking Taylor off at first, but decided we'll wait on the next one. 1-0. A low wide one there. Davies just a couple of loose ones here, trying to force Preston Carr to swing, but Carr's negotiated it well, to his credit. Facing the 2-0. That's a low one there, and this gives a chance for Taylor to advance and steal second. That was always a tough one there for the man at the catching position in Harrison Stalayan. It's on a half volley and bouncing off the dirt. It's always a tough task. So now, the runner is on second. Ooh, now plenty of air time there, and that will be a walk. Ball 4. And now the Titans, first time since first inning, have got runners on both first and second. It goes to show how hits have become a bit of a premium in this game, which is the second half of this contest. And now with the number 23 on his back, famous number. Nelly's making it famous in baseball as well here in WA. Jack Clark is next for the Titans. What can he do? Facing Davies. That's that one go by. It was very high. The 1-0. Pressure's on. This time Davies goes low. Just a bit loose at the moment. Davies just having a bit of a rough patch. He's handled the issue quite well at the moment. He's a very composed young man. 2-0. Clark gets that one straight down the ground. Who was going to take that one? There was a bit of miscommunication there, and the Titans are able to load the bases. And a huge chance for the Southern Titans to extend their advantage. First time they've had any real drive since that first inning. And unsurprisingly, the Cats call time. They want to get in all the infielders, and their coach is going to come in as well. Draw up their next play. They really need to make this one count. There you see the Cats coach. Firm but fair. He's a well-motivated coach. They'll allow Davies to stay on the mound. Davies able to regather his focus because they need just that one out. Even with bases loaded, they can throw anywhere. But you've got to make a decision very quickly because you've still got those 2 outs. That's the way you want to go about it. Davies responding. Good fastball right down the middle that time. They'll do wonders for him. Oh, nice change up there. Terrific from Davies. A fastball to begin and then started that one high and it dipped late. Ooh, that one ricocheted and it got him right on the helmet. And so the catcher there, he's unfazed. That's ruled as a foul anyway. You might have heard the thud on the catcher's helmet. But, that catcher's helmet doing its job. And just wide again. 1 and 2. Bases loaded, the Titans with a chance to extend their lead. That one's high, even count, 2 and 2. As I said, the Titans with a chance to extend this lead. The Cats, they're just as determined to try and clean up the innings. Top of the 4th, 2 down. He's got him. Inside corner. Kobe Davies has 9 strikeouts and they clean it up. But the Titans still lead it 1-0.
Acing your recovery game is key for backing up your performance. Choose food and drinks that will provide you with the 4 R's of recovery. Refuel with carbohydrates to replace the energy you used up. Repair your muscles with protein and help reduce your risk of injury. Revitalise with fruit and vegetables to look after your immune system so you don't get sick. And rehydrate with water to replace the fluid lost in sweat.
You want to make sure you head into your event with your muscles full of energy but still feel comfortable. If you're still hungry 1 to 2 hours prior to your event, a small snack will give your muscles a last-minute boost of energy. Easy fueling snack ideas include a piece of fruit like banana or fruit cups, crumpets with a small amount of honey, muesli bars, yogurt pouches, small flavoured milk, a piece of toast with your favourite toppings, or a homemade smoothie.
Bottom of the 4th here at Maddleton Park. Titans and Carine battling it out. A spot in the Nationals along with the Phantoms as well as the Grand Final against the aforementioned Phantoms is on the line. And only one will go through. Oh, gee, what a game that one's going to be for the Phantoms and whoever joins them. Especially after the exciting contest we witnessed earlier in the afternoon. Phantoms getting up over the Firebirds and a real crack at that one, 5-4. As Taylor will restart on the mound. He's been on a roll tonight. He starts with a cracking fastball there. Blink and you miss it, as they say. Ross leading things off for the Cats. Takes the strike to begin. Oh, swung at that one. It dipped very low. Edison Ross facing the 0-2. Negotiated that one very well. It was very flat and wide. Bouncing off the dirt. 1-2. Oh, that one's right down the middle. Another one for Taylor. And that sends Ross packing. And for Preston Taylor, strikeout number 7. And that's in 3 1/3 inning. And he's only surrendered 3 hits throughout this game. 52 for 35 in the pitches to strikes ratio. You're looking at Kobe Davies as well, his counterpart. And first, we'll see this first pitch for Stolian as he swings and misses that one. Davies has surrendered 5 hits, 1 run. He's got 9 strikeouts, so it's really been a pitcher's battle here tonight. Wide one there to the outside. One and one. Nice ground ball towards second. Well taken. Be a close play. And that is 2 outs. Nice throw by the man at second base. That's Carter Beals there, who went from left field out to second base. If you remember earlier, he took that amazing catch. Deep at left field, diving for the ball. Kobe Davies. Pitcher's battle commences again. Inside corner. Well done there by Davies to turn his body away from that fastball. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. These hits are hard to come by. The conditions a bit challenging at the moment for the players. Under lights. Nightfall. Not much dew on the turf. Inside corner again, and Davies does well to pull himself out of the way. 2-1, 2 away. And that one is fouled right into the commentary position. Luckily it didn't go through the fence. Good thing this fence keeps everybody safe from those rogue foul balls. In comes the pitch. That one dipped low. Davies swung. And another strikeout for Taylor. We can make that number 9. And after 4, the Titans still hold on to their lead. It's 1-0.
My name's Derek Bird and I'm the Group General Manager for Harcher. Baseball WA and Harcher, that relationship began with myself being a baseballer and being very much a club person. My kids are club people, and they were just relationships that have been fostered over the last decade or so, and the opportunity arose to get involved with Baseball WA at a higher level, and we're using that as a vehicle to work back into the community through Clubland. So sponsorship is important to Harcher because of the staff we employ and the roles that they play in their own communities. That we feel that this is a way that we can connect back with not only our staff but with our customers. Volunteer sports are generally run on the breadline, and they need support and they need some additional resource for them to be viable and for them to be successful, and we feel that we can play that role not only from a sponsorship point of view but also a supply of product point of view. The sporting club route is a really beneficial route for our business because we can touch so many parts of the role that they play. Most of their revenue is generated through the canteen and the bar and the kitchen. These sporting clubs are volunteer organisations. They need a little bit of help and we can provide that.
Here at Maddleton Park, we're at the top of the 5th. This game has flown by, but it hasn't been dull, that's for sure. A real pitcher's battle, 5-3 in the hit tally. That's in favour of the Titans. But still, hits and runs pretty hard to come by in what is very cool conditions out here in Maddleton Park, Kingsway Sporting Complex, north of Perth. 20 degrees right at the moment. We'll get down to 19 by the end of the match. Leading off now for the Southern Titans. And just loose there, leading it off, number 7, Archie Kennelly. 1-0 the count. And that one fouled, and this time right in front of the commentary box. One and one the count. Good change up there from Davies. 2-1. He's looking for strikeout number 10. Drop strike, but that still counts. So Davies has 10. What a performance. 10 strikeouts in 4 1/3 inning. Kobe Davies, what a performance for the Cats. Hi, Cook. Next up. Face the music. That's well driven. Ground ball to second. The throw to first is good. As easy as you like. Nice run-of-the-mill ground out there by the Cats. Their fielding looking very, very polished indeed. And the number 11 there, Cross. Very happy with his work there. Who can blame him? Very nice throw from second to first. And Cody Knott is next up. 2 up, 2 down here. Cats in this game that really kept themselves in touch, not allowing that deficit to increase with some good pitching by Davies. And also their fielding has been very sharp. The ground fielding, especially by the infielders, have been magnificent tonight. It's their batting drive that just needs a little more, as that ball is fouled right out of there. Going on to the top of the roof. Looks like that ain't coming down. 0-1. Ducking that one there was not. It was very well played. 1-1. That's another ball there, a couple of loose ones. Much better this time. Evens up the count, 2-2. Another 3 up, 3 down in prospect. Davies delivers again. He's been dynamite. That's 3 up, 3 down as we head to the bottom of the 5th. It is still a 1-0 Titans lead.
Good Sports provides a great deal of assistance to all associations.
We're extremely lucky that we've got an organisation like Good Sports that provide us with the education to implement the right policies.
The guidelines and resources that are available to us free of charge on the website are fantastic. Easy to navigate, amazing to use, an excellent source of information for our members and our volunteers.
Good Sports has been great because they've been able to provide us a guideline to follow, and it's been a lot easier rather than setting something up from scratch. We've also been able to promote our club and get new members in and sponsors, and to know that we're doing the best we can for the community.
The legal requirements to operate a sporting association are many and varied. Good Sports provides simple, straightforward procedures to ensure that we comply with those obligations.
And you're back here at Hamilton Park. We're at the bottom of the 5th. And it remains a 1-0 lead for just logging in for the first time on streamer.com.au. And a big baseball action over the last 7 or 8 months of the summer season. And continues, of course, tomorrow with the grand finals of the Little League State Championships. I'll bring you the action from the first game, and then the remainder of the day's action will be narrated by Paul Morgan. Make sure you tune in for all that great action on streamer.com.au. All 4 divisions will be decided. As Taylor pitches a very loose one there for the leadoff hitter. For the Cats. Another loose one there from Preston Taylor. Ball 2. Two and 0. It's another one. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. This time he's able to get one in there. 3-1. Now Taylor's back in the groove. 3-2. 3 loose ones to begin. Now he's got a couple of fastballs under his belt. 3-2. Good drive past second base. And that'll be a base hit for Marty Breen. He'll find himself occupied at first. Next up will be Ethan Lee. The Cats looking to keep themselves alive in this contest. So now Breen representing the tying run for the Cats. Lee will look to continue the drive. He's a powerful hitter too. He flicks that one into foul territory, faint edge. So that'll be a 0-1. Good change up there from Taylor. Force Lee to swing. It's an 0-2. Still none away. Lee grounds this one. They're looking for a double play here. That's a throw to second for one, but Lee gets the first in time. And got the one out. The double play would have been the better scenario, but a little bit too slow on that throw from second to first, but Lee will find himself occupied at first. Now next up, Andre Ingram. With one away, still double play is possible. Titans will be eager to end this drive, and that's foul. Big, thick edge. That almost took out our home plate camera there, but home plate camera giving us great pictures of the field here at Madelton Park, and that's a nice drive deep to right field. Oh, what a catch! What a brilliant catch at right field, and Lee finds himself safe at first base, but what a catch by the man at right field. Oh, golly, Alex Joseph really dove for that one. That's the second diving catch we've seen tonight. Fielding from both sides has been terrific. Some time being called by the Titans. Maybe inquiring about that last play. That was a very good catch. Got a bit of a delay in play at the moment here. Played umpire on the Titans coach there. At that last out, maybe the throw to first, thinking that Lee was out, but from where I was, I think he was pretty much safe. And so we'll carry on with the game. Runner remaining on first. Now there's 2 outs. Levi McCann is next up. In comes the pitch. One's pretty low there, but McCann had a bit of a glance. Trying to change it up there was Taylor, but that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One and two, 2 away. Runner on first. Got him. Taylor gets another one. And now we head to the 6th inning, the last of the game, down to the wire. It's 1-0 to the Titans.
Nexus Airlines, an airline dedicated to connecting regional Western Australia and beyond. From the Northern Territory and Kimberley, right down through the Pilbara and Midwest, and onto the vibrant streets of Perth City. Nexus Airlines connects us all, connecting you to family, to work, or a well-deserved break. Nexus Airlines, connecting us.
About having to dirt train. Did you actually go?
Hey, Dad. Can I have some?
No, love. Good call, Dad.
It's easier to say no when we all say no.
Here we go, the final inning. And it looks like the Cats have got a pitching change. And that's going to be Marty Breen. He will pitch the final appearance for the Cats on the field in this semi-final. But I'll tell you what, a job well done by Kobe Davies. 5 completed innings, only 5 hits he surrendered. Beside that 1 run, which gives the Titans that lead at the first inning, and they still hold at the moment. His efforts in containing the Titans lineup was absolutely exceptional. 11 strikeouts, 85 for 56 in the pitches to strikes ratio. He faced 23 batters and he struck out 11. Simply fantastic. And Kobe Davies and Preston Taylor as well. Will he keep going when the Titans hit the field to conclude the match? 5 completed innings so far, 4 hits, no runs, 9 strikeouts as well. So it's been a real pitcher's duel at this point in time. And there's the leadoff hitter. And there's that bat, Brody Carr. Warms himself up. What a thrilling finish we've got in store under the lights. Middleton Park, Sunday night, Easter long weekend. Doesn't get better than this. A big finish in prospect. Of course, a spot in the grand final tomorrow. And also the National Championship in New South Wales that is at stake. And that's not Carr, my apologies, it's Campbell. Breen starts off with a wide ball there, 1-0. This time he tightens that fast ball up, much better from Breen. That's a strike. Strike 1. And an even count. Campbell just taking a bit of time just to loosen himself up. Bit of rush of blood there, forced the swing, and he's done it again. 1-2. Getting the odd rush of blood there. Stayed a bit high. And that's right in there. He's got him. Breen right off the bat. He's got a strikeout. The Titans under more pressure. Try and continue holding the lead in this game. We go back to the top of the Titans order. Jacob Golding. Facing the music. It's a critical time in the game. It's very, very close. 1-0, still the 1 out. It's a nice ground ball, and it gets past the infield. And a base hit will be going the way of Golding. He's been in form at the plate this evening. Good ground drive. Going past second baseman there. That being Julian Cross. There he is on your screen. Making the dive, but just couldn't get to it. And now this will bring up Aidan Weeman. Might have seen off camera there for Davies, who's now at first base, having a bit of a chat to Marty Breen. Just giving him some advice on where to place the next couple of pitches, because this is a key time in the game. Oh, and that was a check swing there, but somehow Weeman got an edge. Foul ball, 0-1. In a bunting position now. It's an interesting tactic to go for, especially when you've got that one out. And you're potentially exposed to the threat of a double play. If you're on that one out, you still are with no outs, but having one out is a greater risk. Because not only are at the potential exposure of a double play, but a double play that ends the innings. 2-1. One away. Again in bunting position. And that's always very risky as well because it also presents the threat of a strike. That is the second. 2-2, one out. Oh, that one's very high. Plenty of airtime there and well taken by the Cats catcher. We now got a full count. One away. Tigers have had the only run batted in this game. That was at the first. That one goes low. That's a walk. No need to run because that is a base on ball for you'll advance bases anyway. So the Titans have got runners on first and second. That's put a little bit more pressure on the Cats, but the Titans got all the aces up their sleeve at the moment. Archie Golding now with Jacob at first, Weeman on second. And still one out. Campbell is the only one away for the Titans. Runners on first and second, still one out. Double play possible. Ooh, and that one had plenty of airtime there. Very loose from Marty Breen. And two, a bit loose there. A couple of loose balls there from Breen. That's a deep drive to left field. This one's going back to the wall. Tremendous catch by the man at left field. Kept his eye on the ball and was unfazed by the challenge. And then runners advance second to third. The Titans still have a chance of extending their lead, but by gee, that was a fine catch by the man at left field. And so there's two outs. Every chance the Cats could clean up here and keep their chances alive, but the pressure's on. They've got Alex Joseph to contend with. Timeout being called. All the Cats infielders gathered with their coach. A couple of words and what they're going to orchestrate on this next play. In comes the pitch. It's a high flyer into foul territory. Look out. And that landed right on the marquee next to the commentary box. And luckily it didn't collide with anybody. Runners on second and third. 0-1. Still two down. And that one, again, is loose. Very high. One and one, two away. Again, loose and high there. A couple of loose ones there from Breen. And this keeps the Titans drive alive, especially when the pressure's on. Still two outs. For the Cats, all they need is that third relieving out to give them a chance at the plate. Ooh, inside corner. And that's going to be ball four. Now the Titans are in a great position with bases loaded, but they still got two outs. Another time called here by the Cats. They are really facing the heat. And Breen Looks like, is there a pitching change? Looks like he might be called back for a moment. Breen really feeling the pressure out there. You ought to feel for him. He's getting some consoling words from his coach there and his teammates as well. So that's good to see. Give him a little bit of encouragement. Hopefully that'll motivate him to keep that focus and keep that resolve. We'll see if he can try and close this one out. Looks like he's encouraging him to stay on the mound. Is he? No, he's going to have a go in the outfield, and that is brilliant. You see there to the left of your screen, one of his teammates there in Ross, just putting his arm over his shoulder, giving him a pat on the back and saying, we've still got this game. We're keeping it alive. There's no way we're losing this one, he's saying. That is absolutely great to see. And in the meantime, Ethan Lee's going to be brought on the mound. Bit of a delay in play for the moment here. This is a critical situation now. Bases loaded. Titans in a great position to bat more runs in and extend this advantage. Looks like it won't be Ethan Lee after all. Might be. I'm sensing it's Andre Ingram. It is. That's the number 4. He's a left-hander. Well, the last 2 have been right-handers. This is the first left-hander on the mound for this game. No doubt everybody's feeling the tension here, not just the players, but also in the crowd. Even here in the commentary box too. Certainly can feel that the conditions are very cool at the moment. No doubt the tension is palpable amongst the teams here tonight. What is going to happen next? It's a critical play, this one. 2 outs, bases loaded. Will the Titans extend this 1-0 lead? Runs been hard to come by since the top of the first. Or can the Cats get this last out and give themselves a chance to pinch the game? Even though it's a 1-0 lead, no real team has dominated in this game. They haven't sustained a real period of domination, asserting their authority in this match. Even though it says 1-0 on the scoreboard, it doesn't really tell. In comes the pitch. That is a foul right out of there. The 0-1. That one tried to curve back in and remain wide. Even count, 1-1. Taylor grounds this one. Ingram makes the throw to first. That's 3 outs. And that gives the Cats a chance to pinch this game. But this game is on a tightrope. The Titans lead it 1-0.
I'm Jess Fitzgerald, and I'm the Competition and Member Services Manager here at Baseball WA, and I run the food and beverage as well for the State League games that are run at the ballpark. So during the day there's some schools out here, so Darling Range, Aquinas, and then we run all of our programs and development, high performance program out here. So definitely one of the benefits of having Hartcher involved is that we're quite a small team here at Baseball WA, and prior to the relationship we weren't offering food and beverage here at the ballpark. We didn't have anyone that was available to run around and do like ordering or anything like that. So it's been great that we've been able to find someone local, WA company that we can deal with, and then we can offer, you know, food and beverage to everyone here that comes out to the ballpark, because before they had to bring their own everything. So one of the things I love here is like, the chips, the nachos, burgers, hot dogs. That's, hot dogs is just ingrained in baseball. Yeah, so some of the main advantages of working with Harcher have been the flexibility of the delivery. So they're happy to deliver at a time that's convenient to us, and we've also got a direct contact for our ordering too. So we've been dealing with Adam directly, and he's been great. I would recommend Harcher to anyone looking for a local supplier and then they're willing to jump on and help sponsor their club or their association, whatever they're doing, and just help grow their sports in Western Australia.
So here we go, bottom of the sixth. What a thrilling climax we've got to this game, ladies and gentlemen. The Titans leading 1-0 over the Cats, but the Cats have their chance to try and pinch this game. They need 2 runs to win it. The Titans need 3 outs, and unlike the Cats where they rotated their pitcher, Taylor's remaining on. And that could be those minor decisions that could make such a big difference in this game. Have the Cats made a mistake in rotating their pitchers while the Titans are staying with their starting pitcher, giving him the chance to pitch a complete game? That, to me, is very interesting. It's those little decisions that make such a big difference here, and straight away, Taylor has struck one out. Oh, have the Cats frittered one away? Still, a lot to be told. There's still 2 outs to go from a Titans point of view, and now, Luca Waddle. By the way, that's Preston Taylor's 10th strikeout. What a role he has played tonight. Waddle. And that's a good ground drive, but it's only going to go as far as the man at second, and the ground out is there. 2 outs. 1 more for the Southern Titans to wrap up their next spot in the Nationals and take on the Eastern Phantoms in the grand final. But next up for the Cats is Julian Cross. Ooh, that was very, very close indeed. Maybe a couple of centimetres outside the zone. It's a 1-0. This time Taylor puts it up there. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Taylor could strike out his way to victory for the Titans. Ooh, that one was close. An even count, 2-2. Remaining low, full count. Pressure's on both Cross and Taylor. The 2-2. In fact, that was a 3-2, and that's ball 4. Cross walks to first. The Cats are still alive. I'll tell you what, they say Cats have 9 lives. Dare I say it, the Cats, they're on their 8th in the context of this game. Where's Bavin is next. You see Taylor chatting to his catcher. And the pitching change. Ooh, I thought Taylor would remain for that last inning. That's an interesting choice, but nonetheless, Taylor getting a well-deserved round of applause. 10 strikeouts, 5 2/3 inning, only surrendering 4 hits. 85 for 57 strikeouts, facing 23 batters, striking out 10. Still, that is a very impressive effort. And the next one we're seeing is Jacob Golding. So he's going to finish the game off on the mound. Whether he finishes it off on a winning side or on a losing side, that remains to be seen. Where's Bavin? What can he muster for the Cats? Well, that's the same thing. for Golding. What can he muster for the Titans? 2 away, runner on first. That's a fly ball into foul territory. That one's right out of there. Cross the tying run at first, representing the tying run for the Cats. Gavin gets a ground ball out to first. That's it! The Titans have done it! The Titans join the Phantoms in the grand final, and more importantly, they're going to Blacktown for the national titles. They've done it 1-0 in 6, and a bit of a boil over here tonight. They were going into the semi-finals with a 2-2 record against the Cats, who are going in unbeaten from their 4 games. But baseball's a strange game. You never know what's going to happen. And the Titans have done it. 1-0 in a real defensive struggle. It turned out to be a pitcher's battle between Taylor and Davies. And that battle, couldn't really pick a decisive winner out of that one. But in the end, that run at the top of the first proving quite critical. And the Titans will join the Phantoms in the grand final tomorrow. And they'll book the next ticket over to New South Wales for the national title. That also, by the way, concludes the first day's play here on streamer.com.au. And what a way to finish 2 very exciting games, both decided by a run. But by gee, we've got plenty of action coming your way tomorrow. It all begins at 10:30 with the first of the grand finals. 4 grand finals coming your way from all divisions. And no doubt it's going to be a very exciting day of baseball action on the Easter Monday public holiday. Thanks so much for your company here on streamer.com.au, live from Middleton Park. We look forward to doing it all again tomorrow. We'll see you then.